Hey, it's Lisa. Forever Clean Soap Works. Okay, I'm going to make some Himalayan pink salt soap. That's a lot of words. Now I'm not going to use my pre-mixed lye water. Nope, I'm gonna make it and I want it to be hot. Yes, and I will show you why in a minute. So let me get that measured and dissolved, and I'm all purple. I don't know where that came from. What did wow. Okay. Touched something that was purple. That maybe. There's a little. I just wiped off this counter. Who knows? Who knows? Table, I mean. Okay. So, let me get my water in there. We're going to cook this. I have never made cold process Himalayan pink salt soap. Never. Never, never. I gotta get my lye bucket opened with my handy dandy opener. No, I didn't break anything. I'm just trying to not have to take this 50-pound bucket off the shelf. And then I gotta lift it back up there. So I got my little handy dandy opener from Soaper's Choice. This is from Soaper's Choice. I've won all these things. So cool, love Soaper's Choice. That's where I get all my oils and butters and oils, butters, yeah. Soaperschoice.com. I don't get paid to advertise for them, but I will tell you to use them. They are awesome. So give me just a second. I will tell you, if you are not practiced at measuring and weighing lye, it's very dense, okay? It's heavy. Don't measure it right into your water. I do it because I've been doing it for years and years and years. And I know when to slow down because all of a sudden you'll have way too much in there. Okay. Also, use a spatula to stir it. I have a tiny bit of water, so I can go like this to mix it up. This is me, okay? I don't recommend you do this unless you've been doing it for years and years and years. Can you see it steaming? Look at it. See that steam? Don't put your face in it. You don't want to get near it. And I don't see anything left on the bottom. Nope, looks good. I'll let it get till it's clear. Set it over here. Now I have to weigh out my coconut oil. I'm not melting my coconut oil. You'll see why. That thing's heavy. This is the easiest recipe ever, okay? You still got to use soap calc or a lye calculator, but for Himalayan pink salt, you use as much salt as you do oil, okay? The salt goes in at the end. Also, I put in super fat at the end. I put in 20%, okay? I can tell you my recipe right now. 36 ounces of coconut oil. So I will use 7.2 ounces of, you can use any oil you want. I'm using avocado. Then I put 36 ounces of salt in there. Yep. I am breaking this up so it's just small chunks so it'll be easier to dissolve. Customers. I had customers, sorry. So, I did get this weighed out. Let me get some gloves back on. Let me get my glasses back on. And yeah, it's still hot. You know what I might have to do because I was with my customers so long? I think I'll put part of that in a bowl and dissolve it. Just because this should be steaming hot when I go to put it in here, and it's not now. It's still 160, and this melts at 76 degrees. You want me to try it? It's gonna take a minute, but I'll try it. I'll show you. I'll show you what else I do if it doesn't get totally melted really fast, okay? Now I could also pop it in there and turn it on, and it'll start to warm. Might do that. I think I will. It's already melting. All right. Okay. Stay. It's already on. Oh, it's not on high. Now it's on high. Okay. Let that sit for a minute. Okay. Oh gosh, it's already melting. Woohoo! I'll push this. Well, I guess you can kind of see. It's still lumpy, but I did chop it up into smaller pieces as I was putting it in here. So it's not big chunks that it will take forever to melt. It's melting. While that is melting, I'm going to give it a few minutes. I'm going to weigh out my salt. Same amount of salt as coconut oil. I use the, doesn't say, I believe, this is the fine grain. If you use too big of a grain, it's kind of funky and soap. You want to use a fine grain. Well, at least I do. You could use a medium grain, I'm sure, but I like the fine. My customers like the fine grain. So, you know, you absorb these minerals, even if it's in a soap. We only eat Himalayan pink salt at home or here because it's good for your body. But I believe you absorb it when you use the soap too, because why not? Okay, I use like a oceany kind of scent, so I use Oceanside Air from Midwest Fragrance, but also I had a little bit of Stormy Nights left. When I say a little bit, I mean a little bit. I'm gonna mix it. I love Stormy Nights. Oh, I love the scent. Love, love, love it. But I don't have very much of it left. But I mixed a little to test, and it smells really good with that. So I'm gonna use up that little bit that I have, which is literally 0.55, so half an ounce. Not much. I'll leave the cap off so my trash smells good. I know, how weird is that? Now, here's something I learned the hard way. Do not use too much fragrance oil because it will make your bar oily. So you need to use kind of a strong fragrance and hope that it comes through because it'll get oily, very oily. Still got a few chunks, so I'm gonna just stir it around. Yeah, this is getting warm. I have never had this volcano on me. I think part of the reason is because even if it volcanoes up a little bit, there's only that much in the bottom here, so you have a lot of room. And when I get down to, oh, I just have a few chunks left, I will hit it with my blender and get them all mixed in. Oh, something else I like to do is I will put my avocado oil in with my fragrance, okay? And then I add a little pink. It's Himalayan pink salt soap, so I want it to be a little pink, and that doesn't make it pink enough. Let me get my avocado oil. Sometimes I will warm this so that it's not a big shock when I put it in there. That will cook up nicely. Sorry, I got a tickle in my throat. I don't want to cough all over the video. Anyway, I will warm it so that it's not a big shock, so that it doesn't cool down really fast, and I'll tell you why, and you will see why when I put this in the mold. It will cool down quickly once you get the salt in there, and it will, bam, harden up, and you will not be able to mold it. I used to make it in a big mold, and I had to cut it while it was still warm. Hated that. So now I put it in individual molds, and you don't have to worry about cutting it. But you can unmold it after about 10 minutes and get it drying right away. Yeah, that's how fast it hardens. I put 7.2 ounces of avocado oil in there. This does not get turned into soap. Here is a very interesting thing about making a salt soap. My Himalayan pink salt soap is made with all coconut oil except for the super fat. Now, I don't know if you've ever made like a pure coconut oil soap. Coconut oil just to put on your skin is moisturizing. But when it is made into a soap, it is very drying, okay? Very drying. And salt, like a salt soap, you gotta have a high concentration of coconut oil or it won't bubble up. When you won't get a lot of bubbles when you use it. You need the coconut oil, high amount. That's why I use so much. And to avoid the drying aspects of pure coconut oil soap, I put 20% avocado oil in there to combat that. Does not make an oily soap. The only thing that'll make it oily is too much fragrance oil. And it's awesome. That doesn't get turned into soap, so it leaves your skin feeling wonderful. I sell so much of this stuff. So much of it because it's wonderful. Okay, I still have a few lumps in here. I don't know if you can see them. I think you can see them right there. I'm gonna get my mixer because it does need to be blended. I'm trying to find the right one here. Yes, still plugged in. Use my little purple one. All right. I just give them little tiny blasts just to break them up. Because I don't want to get this all all blended just yet. I want to make sure these all get melted. So yeah, I hit them and they break up. And because there's hardly any in here, I mean, it's not very deep. I tilt it a little bit when I go to blend it for real. Almost there. Yeah, it breaks them up instantly, you know, and then they dissolve fast. Okay, give it a swirl. I got itty bitty little pieces in there. They're mixing up. There we go. One right there, one tiny one. There we go. All right, tilt it towards you. Yes, I do this because it doesn't get all of it from over here. I don't want it splooshing all over. It. I don't have to really get it to a good trace or anything. I just want to make sure all the oil is mixed in. Okay? That's it. Okay, let me get my, I'm going to plug it in over here. After I get my cling wrap on top. I think this box of cling wrap is about 10 years old. And I'm still using the same one I bought all that time ago. This is so weird. It's like, I don't know. It feels like one of the little pegs on the bottom is missing. Maybe it is. Because it like wants to tilt. We don't want it tilting. Yes, coconut oil cooks up pretty quick. It's not like a 45-minute soap or anything. It's pretty fast. And I will show you when it's cooking what it looks like. Let me move it over here, get it plugged in. No, I guess it's all right. There we go. He's cooking. Cook it on high. Cook it on high, and I will warm that before I put it in. So I'll be back. Oh, just a little pink. I don't need a lot. Almost dumped that right on the table. Bubble gum. Yeah, I'll hit it with when I mix it in, I will warm it up a little bit. I might hit it with the blender to make sure there's no pieces of mica. It's not mixed up. Keep splashing it. See, not super pink, just a little pink. Just a little pink. Smells good though. Yeah. All right. So as soon as that's ready, I'll be back to show you how I mix it up and put it in the molds, because once I start, I gotta move fast. All right, it is cooked. I didn't show you mid-cooking because I was eating lunch. Oh, this is so warm. It's cold in here. They're getting the furnace fixed and it's on the roof, so the access door is open. It's cold. Anyway, I'm gonna warm up my avocado oil and my fragrance oil. UPS might be coming in, so you might hear me holler at him. It's making my nose run because it's so cold. Ooh. This is warm. Very warm. Feels good. Some gloves. Almost. I don't want it hot. I just want to take the darn chill off of it. Yep, it's UPS. Hang on. I'll pause you. That's noisy. Yeah, I didn't want this hot. I just wanted it warm. It's a pretty pink. See? I hear the furnace. It'll be nice. All right. So like my other stove, hot process, it does kind of see it. Kind of looks like applesauce, but it's just white. Now it's gonna be pink. I do this so that it's easier to get the salt in there, okay? I could hit it with a mixer. That might do that. This chunky. Okay. Very oily. Okay, this is where I have to work fast, okay? No, I'm gonna leave it in here to stay hotter if it's in here. I'm gonna leave it. I am going to put it on here though, so it doesn't slide around so much.
You normally set it to about 65 back here?
For now, yes.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, thank you.
You want this door shut?
No,
Everything warm back up back there.
yeah,
All right.
Thank
Back
you.
up and blowing some air.
Okay.
Housing was a little out of shape, but it had a little bit of vibration to it. Tweaked it, it's been a lot better now. So.
okay, sounds good,
Any other
yeah.
questions for me?
No?
All right. Let us know if you need any more help.
Okay, cool, thank you. So I was thinking I could cut that out, or just leave it. It was the furnace guy. I'm just gonna leave it. Okay, gotta do this all in one fell swoop. And go fast, okay? Go fast. It's gonna start to dry. Make sure you get it all from the bottom. There will be dry spots in there. Don't stop. That's why you can't make super big batches of this at one time. Okay. As pink as I like it, but I'm not adding any more. It's pink. It's not as pink. So here we go. Can't stop now, because as soon as you stop, it starts to get hard. Put it in and I squish it down to get it all the way to the corners. And level it off. Don't waste time. Serious. Stir it back around because the stuff on the top's gonna get dry. Even though this is still hot. As soon as I get these filled, I will show you close, okay? Until then, I can't stop. It's already getting cold. By the time I get down to the last little bits, it's kind of crumbly. That's why I try to move fast, get it in there. Oh. Oh, yeah. I usually get more than a dozen. Sometimes I get, well, 16, 18 soaps. Like I said, sometimes they crumble. When I get down to the end, I try to keep stirring it. Mixing the cold in with the hot. Yeah, it's still warm, but it's not hot, so I can do this and it's not burning me. That's how fast it dries. Okay, now I remember. Yep, I get 16 and then one small, just a little piece of one. This one. There we go. Now that is all crumbly. That's it. That's the last of it. Right here. And like I said, it's all crumbly. This is one of those, I either put it at the sink that I have out there in my showroom or I take it home. I have one at home though. Maybe I'll give it away. Okay, that's it. They're done. Yeah. So how long was I working on those? Just a few minutes, right? take one out. Yeah, that fast. It's still warm. Yeah. And you gotta be careful, it'll crumble or, you know, you'll squish it, but yeah, I took it out of the mold that fast. So I would give I'm not even gonna put these on a shelf or nothing. I will give them just a few minutes and then I'll take them out and put them in the drying rack. So that smells good. Yeah, that little extra of the Stormy Nights. That's it. Yeah. See how, can you see this? Look at this. Look at these pieces on here. They're already hard. The little pieces on the edges there, all hard. Yep, that's how fast it goes. Yep. Does not dry out your skin though, believe it or not. It's that avocado oil. And I want to show you, I didn't put too much fragrance in it, and up close, look, it is not greasy, it's not oily, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. See? Yeah, it's very popular too. So 16 soaps and then my extra little one. Okay, and that's with 36 ounces of oil, and then 36 ounces of salt, and 7.2 ounces of avocado oil, and then my fragrance oil. So different fragrances, you're gonna have different amounts. Can't really give you that one, but don't forget to run it through a soap calculator to get the lye amount, okay? That's it. So like and subscribe next time. I don't have to do any cutting with this one. So like and subscribe and share it. Thank you. See you later.